you worried about your newborn baby's jaundice? In this video, I'm going to share with you why breastfeeding is the answer when it comes to dealing with jaundice and how you can say goodbye to it for good. 1. What is jaundice? Jaundice is a yellowing of the skin and eyes caused by elevated levels of bilirubin in the body. It is most often seen in newborn babies, but can also occur in adults due to certain medical conditions. High levels of bilirubin can be dangerous for infants, as it can cause brain damage or hearing loss if left untreated. 2. Are there any risks associated with jaundice in newborns? Yes, jaundice in newborns can lead to complications such as brain damage, hearing loss, and cerebral palsy if left untreated. In extreme cases, it can even cause death. Therefore, it is extremely important for parents to be aware of the signs and symptoms of jaundice in their child and seek medical attention if they are concerned that their baby may have jaundice. 3. How does breastfeeding help prevent and reduce the risk of jaundice in newborns? Breastfeeding is the ideal way to prevent and reduce the risk of jaundice in newborns. Breast milk helps break down bilirubin, which is one of the main causes of jaundice. Because breast milk contains immunoglobulins and anti-inflammatory properties, it gives a baby's immature immune system a jump start by providing protection against respiratory and gastrointestinal infections that can lead to jaundice. This makes breastfeeding an important part of preventive care for infants, reducing their chance of developing severe jaundice. It also allows babies to receive colostrum, which has been found to have beneficial effects on liver function, as well as its ability to help with digestion and absorption of nutrients in the intestines. 4. How often should a baby be breastfed to prevent jaundice? Babies should be breastfed at least 8 to 12 times a day. This helps ensure that they receive an adequate amount of colostrum, the thick yellowish white milk that is produced in the first days after birth and contains antibodies to protect them against infections. It also helps stimulate the production of red blood cells and reduces the risk of jaundice. Since each baby's needs are different, it's important for mothers to observe their own baby and determine how often he or she should feed. If your baby seems hungry more frequently than 8 times a day, talk with your doctor about other ways you can help prevent jaundice, such as increasing your intake of certain nutrients like iron or fluids. 5. What other action steps can parents take to reduce the chances of their newborn developing jaundice? Parents can ensure that their newborn is getting enough nutrients and vitamins through breastfeeding. If the newborn is not able to breastfeed or has difficulty with it, parents can opt for formula feeding instead. It's important for new mothers to consume a healthy diet rich in iron, vitamin D, and folic acid, as these nutrients are essential for the proper development of the baby's immune system. Both mother and baby should also be checked regularly by a healthcare professional so that any underlying issues can be identified early on. Newborns should also be screened for jaundice at regular intervals to identify any risk factors or symptoms associated with jaundice before it becomes more serious. Finally, exposing the baby to bright light may help reduce bilirubin levels in the blood. Bright light therapy is proven to be an effective treatment for infant jaundice. 6. Is there anything else parents need to know about treating or preventing their baby's jaundice with breastfeeding methods? Yes, there are a few other important points to consider when managing jaundice through breastfeeding. Firstly, mothers should ensure that they are feeding their babies on demand. Feeding frequently is key to helping maintain hydration levels and stimulate bowel movements, both of which help reduce the risk of jaundice. Additionally, it's important for parents to make sure that their newborn isn't skipping any feedings or sleeping too long between feedings. Another great way to help manage jaundice through breastfeeding is to make sure that the baby gets plenty of skin-to-skin contact with their mother. Skin-to-skin contact helps babies stay warm and encourages frequent feeds throughout the day and night, both of which can help reduce jaundice symptoms. Finally, it's important for parents to keep a close eye on their newborn's jaundice levels and seek medical advice if the baby isn't responding to breastfeeding management techniques. A pediatrician or healthcare provider can provide additional information and resources that can help manage any lingering jaundice symptoms. 7. When can parents expect to see results from using breastfeeding as a treatment for their baby's jaundice? Parents can usually expect to see results from using breastfeeding as a treatment for their baby's jaundice within the first week of beginning treatment. Normal levels of bilirubin in the bloodstream should be achieved within 5 days, and symptoms of jaundice should begin to lessen shortly after that. It is important to note, however, that if your baby's bilirubin levels are still elevated after 1 week, you may need to supplement with formula or seek additional medical advice and intervention. In this case, it is always best to contact your pediatrician right away. With the help of proper medical advice, timing, and lactation support, breastfeeding as a treatment for jaundice can be highly effective. We've discussed how breastfeeding can help prevent and treat jaundice in babies. It is an important part of your newborn baby's health and well-being, so it should not be taken lightly. If you or someone close to you has a new baby that may have jaundice, please consult with your doctor immediately for further guidance. Don't forget to leave us a comment below and subscribe if this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.